If you are a conservative, that is, a conservative in the classic sense who still believes the United States is and should be a small d democratic nation, then it is likely very difficult for you to deal with the turn your party has taken toward the impeached, indicted criminal Donald Trump. And if you are a liberal, as I most unmistakably am, then dealing with the watered-down, word-salad, work-shy pseudo-liberals Meghan and Harry Sussex is, at the very least, disheartening. Neither Donald on one side nor the Sussexes on the other are in any other way than the lip service they themselves give representative of ideals either side holds dear. Yet here we are, in a world of chaos, wars and hunger, a warming climate and assaults on human rights, sorting out the confusion they cause instead of sorting out solutions to the actual chaos. Both sides, Meghan and Donald, are cunning in the ways they twist and deflect and test our critical thinking skills, and they use similar tactics. For example, when it comes to misinformation, both sides are experts. Do you think the American economy is in trouble even though Joe Biden is leading a stunning recovery of the sort that most economists didn't think was possible? Then you are likely letting yourself be misled by the claptrap put out by Donald Trump and his minions. Are you inclined to believe that certain senior members of the British royal family are racists? Then you have been taken in by Meghan Markle's camp. Similarly, neither side has any apparent shame in projecting their lies and misinformation into the future. Oh, the things Donald and Meghan are going to do for us. Donald's many, many promises, or threats, while he was president. That infrastructure week was coming, or that in 2 weeks he was going to put forth a plan to replace and improve Obamacare, fooled only his already gullible base. Meghan's promises are just as empty. Recall her recently, strutting on the red carpet even as some hapless aide was trying to usher her off center stage. Meghan wanted to stay because she wasn't done crowing about all the vague but exciting projects she had in the queue. The declarations and other antics of Donald and Meghan are a challenge to our critical thinking only if we still don't understand that when we scratch the surface down to the true meaning of their words, we find that what they utter serves only them. Serves only to puff up their own potential, even as those of us who aren't deluded know that their potential is thoroughly shot. That's not the worst of it, however. Though, let me add here, I do have some sympathy for those on the left who are listening to this and thinking, egad, at least we only have Meghan Markle to contend with. She's not running for president. She's not anywhere nearly as dangerous as Donald Trump might be in the worst-case scenario that he, oh God help us, once again becomes president. True enough. But take a look at what the camps are doing from the perspective of their larger goals. The work that both Trump and Markle are about is the undermining of institutions that exist to make our world function. Donald Trump's purpose is to undermine public trust in the United States government, the ability of the government to function to the benefit of its citizens, to equitably enforce the rule of law, to uphold the integrity of American elections. No one sane would say the U.S. has a perfect system in place, but Trump's grasp for power is rooted in not perfecting the Union as our founders charged us, but in discrediting it and tearing it down to the ground so he might be able to rebuild some sort of jerry-rigged totalitarian state in his own orange image. Markle, on the other hand, has as her purpose to undermine the British royal family. The royal family, notably Queen Elizabeth II, refused Markle the power to reshape the royal family in her own image, much as the American people refused Trump in 2020 at the ballot box. So now she's sitting in Montecito plotting, however ineptly, to discredit the whole because she didn't get to sit at the head of it. I mean, what good is it to Meghan Markle to have a king who does things like champion climate change, who urges transformational action at the COP20 climate summit, who asks the hard questions of world leaders? How dangerous are we actually prepared to make our world? For Donald Trump, elections are as meaningless as climate change action is to Meghan Markle, and if those things must be undermined in order to feed the individual's hunger for power and glory, so be it. Yes, Meghan Markle is less of a threat to the world than is Donald Trump, but don't be hoodwinked into thinking they are not two of a kind, or that, were it to prove to be to her benefit, Markle wouldn't cast aspersions on the American system too. Markle has, at the moment, a smaller stage than Trump, but she's got the same illusions in her bag of tricks, and she matches him in the lack of shame it takes to deploy them. If you like what we're doing here at The Authentig, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment, which makes the algorithm very happy. Thank you for watching.